What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing tonight's game between the Chicago Bulls and Charlotte Hornets, and of course, this is my Bulls report. Now, the Bulls are coming off of a loss in their last game versus the New York Knicks. A game where you did want to see the Bulls win, but unfortunately, they were on the losing end. Now, in this particular game, facing off against a Hornets team, a team in the East with a lowly record, but you cannot overlook this team due to the fact that they do have scorers like Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, rookie Brandon Miller, who can also score fairly well. Now, for the Chicago Bulls, on a good note, they were returning Zach LaVine to the lineup after missing over a month of basketball, as well as Vucevic, who's missed some time with injury as well. So that's a good thing. Billy Donovan was without two players, though, that being Alex Caruso and Patrick Williams in tonight's game. So Dalen Terry was jumped in the starting lineup, but Vucevic and Zach LaVine did not start. So you did see Andre Drummond in the starting lineup again, so I knew rebounds wasn't going to be a problem for the Chicago Bulls, but the main question was, how was Zach LaVine going to fare not only coming off the bench, but also his offense with the way the Bulls have been playing lately with the emergence of guys like Kobe White. But in the early parts of tonight's game, you've seen that the Bulls offense was basically the same as it's been, pretty much, ball movement, man movement, and things like that. You've seen offense from DeMar DeRozan early. You've seen offense from guys like Ayo Dosunmu, Dalen Terry with a nice array of not only defense, but also making outside shots, and the Bulls found themselves with the lead after the first quarter. Now, like I said, in the second quarter, the Bulls basically played to the same level, as well as guys like Miles Bridges, who had a great first quarter. The Bulls started to, get some space away from the Hornets, I would say. In the second quarter, you started to see guys, ramp it up more. I would definitely attest that to the offense and defense of guys like Kobe White getting the ball to Ayo Dosunmu, And Ayo Dosunmu is a player that, I think that Bulls fans want to see be more aggressive than he usually is. But again, why not take what you can get? You've seen outlet passes from Kobe White to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine with a nice dunk in the second quarter. And, it let me know alone that not only was Zach feeling good, he's healthy, he's moving well. When you see guys, dunk the basketball, that lets you know for sure guys are in a good mood. So in the third quarter, you started to see, that's when the Hornets offense started to come alive. And by come alive, I mean guys like, Cody Martin. You started to see Terry Rozier's offense come alive in the third quarter. Still a heavy dose of Miles Bridges, but for the Bulls, you started to see DeMar DeRozan start to get to his moves a little more. Bulls find themselves with an 8-point lead at 55-47 at one point in the third quarter. Andre Drummond with a great block on Brandon Miller trying to dunk the basketball at one point in the third quarter. And like I said, the Chicago Bulls played pretty much a sound game, but Terry Rozier was definitely a thorn in their side in the third quarter. He was starting to find his offense after not scoring at all in the first half. But again, guys like Dalen Terry, not only do I want to mention Dalen Terry's three-point shooting, I also want to mention Kobe White's rebounding. And the Bulls were playing a sound game team-wise, just top to bottom. I would have liked to see them hold Terry Rozier down a little more, but a player like that, you can't. For me, when it came to what I saw in the third quarter, it was pretty much the Bulls letting up defensively. I feel like they could have beat this Charlotte Hornets team a lot earlier than the game fared. I don't feel like the Bulls played to the level of the competition, but I feel like the Hornets are an NBA team, right? At the end of the day, so I feel like the Bulls could have put them away, and they could have did that a lot sooner than they did, but they did find themselves on the winning end of tonight's basketball game, beating the Charlotte Hornets. And honestly, like I said, when you look at what they were able to accomplish in this basketball game, when you look at the final box score, and the Chicago Bulls found themselves on the winning end of tonight's matchup by a final score of 104-91, and you look at DeMar DeRozan with 17 points, you look at Andre Drummond with 7 points and 10 rebounds, you look at Ayo Dosunmu with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, you look at Kobe White with another strong performance of 22 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. You look at Vucevic with 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. You look at Zach LaVine with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Javon Carter found his offense tonight with 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He was 1 of 2 from 3, but still not having Patrick Williams or Alex Caruso as well as Torrey Craig. The Chicago Bulls found themselves on the winning end. Now, for the Charlotte Hornets, their high man was Miles Bridges with 28 points. Now, the Chicago Bulls do face off versus this same Charlotte Hornets team on Monday, which will be a game in Charlotte. The Chicago Bulls have a lot of road games this upcoming month. I believe they don't play at home a lot this month, so it's going to be, a lot of road games, a lot of, 4 games, 5 nights, things like that. So we'll see how things fare. And of course, I think, tonight was a good stepping stone in the right direction for this team. Billy Donovan, still a lot of question marks there. It's still a lot of question marks about Zach LaVine and his future with Chicago, but the Bulls get this game and find themselves on the winning end. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Bulls fans, Hornets fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.